Negative relationship between the bond prices and interest rates. So supposedly you have $1,000 face value bond. Okay, there are certain characteristics of each bond. One is face value, that is, and one is maturity. Say in this case, say it is an 18-month maturity. So after 18 months, you'll be getting $1,000. Fine. So what is being said is that you give me some amount of money. I'm a central bank, okay, and you are public. You give me certain amount of money. I'll give you this bond, and on this bond it is written that after 18 months, I'll be giving you $1,000. Fine, and also what I'll be giving you every 6 months. It is a semi-annual bond. Every 6 months, I'll be giving you 10% of the face value. Fine. So what is being said is that 10% coupon would mean 10% annual coupon would mean $100. Okay. So every year you'll be getting $100. But since that $100, they have to be divided among two parts because it is a semi-annual payment. So every 6 months you'll be getting $50. So in case if coupon rate is 10% and the number of payments per year is 1, say it is just an annual payment, you'll be getting $100. If the number of payments increase to 2, then you'll be getting $50. If number of payments would increase to 4, you'll be getting $25. That is $100 upon number of times the payments are going to be made. $100 is 10% of it is 10% of $1,000. Okay, so it is $25. Suppose it is 20%, then and it is just one payment per year, then you'll be getting $200. Okay, because 20% of $1,000 is $200. And if it is a semi-annual payment, so that is number of payment periods are 2 in every year, you'll be getting $100 each period. Now, in this case, when you have a 10% coupon semi-annual, so what you'll be doing is that you will have a $50 coupon per 6 months. So central bank will be paying you. See, I'm telling you, it's just central bank. It could be any company also. It could be government. It could be central bank, whatsoever. It depends whose bond you are buying. So in this case, it's a $50 per 6 months bond. So your coupon is $50 per 6 months. Every 6 months you'll be getting $50. Every 6 months you'll be getting $50, and after 18 months you'll be getting, of course, $50. Plus you'll be getting your face value also, which is $1,000. So on after 1.5 years, what you'll be getting is $1,050. Okay. Now the point is that why will you buy bonds? One is that you don't have to worry about bankruptcy. Okay. Whatever may, you will be getting this much amount. So, but that's not the only reason. There are other factors also which affect why would you buy bonds, but that is not the point of this recording. We'll be discussing that in some other recording. But here, what I'm trying to tell you is that why there is a negative relationship between bond prices and interest rates. Suppose interest rates, they increase to 15%. Now what will happen is that because of some other reason, interest rates, they have increased to 15%, and you know those reasons, of course. Central bank must have changed cash reserve ratio, reserve requirements or something, and interest rates have increased. Now, because of increase in interest rates, what would you think? Will you buy this 10% bond? No. At this price, you will not buy this 10% bond. Okay, because you will think that you can buy some other security at 15% because that will be a better return. Okay, so in order for you to buy this bond, price of the bonds, they have to fall. While in case of the interest rates are falling, then bonds, this particular bond, this 10% bond, would be a better investment because you're getting a higher return on bond as compared to other securities. So the price of this bond will increase because demand for this bond will increase. You getting the point? When interest rates have when interest rates have increased to 15%, then this bond, that is your 10% bond, was not a good investment. Its demand was falling because you could earn a higher return on the other securities. So the price of the bond has to fall. While when interest rates have fallen to 5%, then this particular bond is not a good investment because you will be getting, this particular bond will be a good investment because you'll be getting a higher return on this 10% bond as compared to a 5% return on the other securities. So the price of this bond will increase. You get the point? So when interest rates are falling, price of the bonds is increasing. When interest rates are increasing, price of the bonds is falling.